Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Sydney. I film cruelty-free beauty videos, and today's video is going to be my will I buy it video for this week. So I am filming this video a few days, or not a few days, like a day or two farther in advance than I normally like to film it. But I have a busy weekend for the first time in like 2 months, so I won't have time to film it this weekend, but I didn't post one last week because I was wrapping up finals and everything, so I wanted to make sure that I got one up for this week. So I apologize if these releases are not out of date, but if I missed something that's like really big that happens over the weekend. But I wanted to get this video up. This video is inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series, as well as Amy Love's Makeup New Indie Makeup series, and I will link all the Instagram accounts below that I used to create this series. So I'm not gonna blabber on any further. Let's hop into it. Alright you guys, so first product I want to touch on is the new Real Techniques Cashmere Dreams brush collection. I am a huge fan of Real Techniques. I have been for years. I have brushes from them that I bought like 5 or 6 years ago, and they are still in incredible condition. I still use them on a weekly basis. I just really think that they make some really incredible high quality brushes, and this set looks absolutely beautiful. I love the pink ferrule and the pink handle. I wonder if they're coming out with microfiber sponges because it's called the Cashmere Dreams collection. That makes me think that those little sponges that are poking out of the bag in this picture might be microfiber. I think the shapes of these brushes are really nice. Sometimes Real Techniques brushes, the shape of them kind of throws me off, but the only ones that are really throwing me off in this kit are the very bluntly cut angled kabuki brushes. I think this brush set is absolutely gorgeous. I don't really need more brushes, so I probably won't purchase it right away or at full price. I might wait for a sale or see if it goes to TJ Maxx or Marshalls eventually. I noticed that a lot of Real Techniques limited edition sets tend to go there eventually, so I've got my eye on this one. I want to go see it in stores, maybe touch the brushes and see what I think about them then, but I think it's a beautiful collection and I really do love Real Techniques brushes. Okay, next up we have a product from EOS that has me... it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, and this is the Sunset Glow Lip and Cheek Highlighter Balm. Iridescent peachy pink shade with micro-reflecting golden pearl to deliver a luminous glow to your lips and cheeks. I hate lip balm with shimmer in it. I'm not even going to beat around the bush, you guys. I feel like it's fine when you first apply it and maybe for like the first 10 minutes, but as soon as like the color is gone, you're just left with like sparkles on your lips, and that's really not the look I'm going for. And I think this is just like a mental thing for me, but like the thought of putting lip balm on my cheeks as cream blush just really like wigs me out for some reason. So I'm not really into this one. I'll be interested to see if like people actually use this as a cheek product, but it's not for me. Next up we have a new collection from Lacquer. I almost said Kayla Polish. Lacquer, and it's the Your Nails But Better collection. This collection is full of beautiful nude polishes. I'm a huge fan of the Kayla Polish formula. I haven't tried Lacquer yet, but I would like to eventually. I think this is a cool premise for a line. I'm not really a nude nails kind of girl, slash I've never really found a nude nail polish that I felt like really looks good on me. This is about as nude as I get. It's like a pastel pinky purpley shade. I'm kind of interested in trying the very lightest shade because, as I said, I've never really found a nude that I felt like really flattered my skin tone, and I feel like Kathleen does a really great job of creating beautiful ranges that flatter a lot of skin tones, so I'm a little bit intrigued, but not enough to make a separate order just for that one shade. We have a couple of new things from Norvina, and the first thing that came out are these electric cake liners. They come in little trios, and I've got some thoughts on these, you guys. So these are cake liners. So I believe that these are very similar to the Suva Beauty liners where you need water to activate them, which I really like that concept, and I know that they don't own that concept. But I do think it's a really cool concept, and I think it's cool that it's getting into some more mainstream brands. But something about the packaging and the shade selection is really just turning me off from these liners. I think that I like the way that they're like all interconnected, but I don't like the colors that she put together. You know what I mean? It just, something about it just kind of turns me off, and I'm just like, I'm good. I don't need those. And that's weird because I really love colorful liner. Norvina also announced that they will be releasing the Volume 4 eyeshadow palette, and I really love this one, you guys. I did a whole video, I literally just posted it today, the day that I'm filming this, on shopping my stash for dupes for the palette. I created a singles palette dupe. I just kind of dug through my pre-made palettes and picked out some that I thought had some similar color stories. It was really fun, but I'm still really interested in this palette. I know some people are like, ugh, I hate it so much, but I really like it. I know there's a lot of neutrals in here. I know it's just like pinky purple, but I think it's pretty. I don't know why everyone's hating on it so much. No, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna run out and buy it as soon as it launches, but that may be a purchase that I make down the road when there's a sale, you know? Okay, next up we have some cream cheek products from NYX, and these are the Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Jelly Cheek Colors. A gel blush infused with soothing and hydrating cannabis sativa seed oil delivers a natural flush look in 6 shades and $10. As I've mentioned before in the past couple Will I Buy It videos, I feel like I'm over the cannabis theme. I don't really want to see it in makeup anymore. But I am kind of intrigued by these. I feel like the drugstore is slowly catching up cream product wise, but I don't think they're quite there yet, and I'd love to see some more affordable, more accessible cream product options. I don't think I'll be purchasing these because there are some other cream products that are on the market that I would much rather try, and I don't want to accumulate too many at once because they go bad way faster than powder products do. So I don't think I'll be purchasing these, but I'm interested to hear some reviews, and I'm happy to see that the cream product trend is kind of leaking into the drugstore. Okay, this next one I'm weirdly intrigued by, and this is a new product from The Quick Flick, and it is the Quick Lash. I think that's what it's called. But basically it's just like a liquid eyeliner pen, but instead of eyeliner coming out, lash glue comes out. I feel like that's really genius because I semi-struggle with lashes. I feel like I'm slowly getting better, but I feel like this could just make it a little bit faster. I wouldn't have to be quite as precise. Well, maybe I would have to be more precise with my application because I'm trying to think of, I don't really have issues getting the glue on the lash. I have more issues with getting the lash to sit close enough to my lash line, and I feel like if I was using a product like that, I might be tempted to just like stamp it, and then I'd have this really wide band of eyelash glue, and maybe my lash application would be harder. I didn't think about that before I filmed this video. I'm intrigued by it. I want to see someone else use it and review it, but I think it is a cool concept. Okay, this one is interesting, and LA Splash Cosmetics is coming out with a Hunger Games collection. So I've heard a couple people say like, why did they wait so long to do this? The Hunger Games is like dead and gone now, and when the Hunger Games came out, I was a huge fan. I mean, I still enjoy the movies and the books, I'm not gonna lie, but I think Suzanne Collins is releasing a new book. She's the author of the Hunger Games, so I'm wondering if that's what kind of spurred on this release. Looks like there are 2 eyeshadow palettes, some liquid lipstick, some glitter liners, some lashes. I kind of feel like I feel like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe even longer than that, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I would have been really into this collection when I was super into the Hunger Games, but now I feel like I'm not as wrapped up in the Hunger Games theme as I would have been then, and I just kind of look at the products and I'm like, yeah, not really catching my attention. So I think I'll be skipping over this one, although I do love to see like book themed, I mean I guess it's a movie now too, but bookish themed makeup collections. Alright you guys, Milani is coming out with a makeup melter balm, and I am very excited about this. I've wanted to try a cleansing balm for a very long time, but I feel like I want to try the Pond's one, but I don't think they're cruelty free, and I'm trying not to buy new non-cruelty free skincare. And I also really want to try the one from Good Molecules, but of course I have to order off Beautylish to get them, so it's a little bit less accessible. Milani is super accessible. Milani is super accessible, and I feel like they have the potential to do this well. So this is going to be available in July, and it'll retail for $14. I'm really excited. I think I'm going to watch some reviews first. It's kind of my style. I usually don't just dive headfirst into products without watching some reviews, but I'm very interested in that one. Next up, we have another release that I've seen a lot of controversy about, and that is the Wayne Goss like lippy line. So Wayne Goss is starting his own cosmetic line, I believe. I think this is the first product that he's launching. He's launching lip liners, lipsticks, and lip glosses. I honestly, the first time that I saw this post, I was like, I mean, it's more nude lipsticks, nude glosses, nude liners. Not that there's not a time and a place for those. I'm good with what I have, so it just wasn't really interesting. So I just kind of scrolled on past it. But my friend Karen Harris was sharing on her story that she felt like this line was really lacking in kind of deeper nudes for deeper skin tones. And I feel like I say this a lot. I feel like I'm not the best person to comment on this because I am not a professionally trained makeup artist. I literally learned how to do makeup on myself and no one else. So I'm really only super knowledgeable about what colors suit my skin tone and like maybe a shade or 2 deeper. I feel like I'm not the best judge of how deep skin friendly this range is, but I do kind of see how you would struggle if you had deeper skin tone to find a nude that would really suit you. So I'm passing on this one simply because I don't really need more nude lip products, but I'll be interested to see kind of how it plays out. Okay guys, and the last product that I want to talk about is from an indie brand, and it is from Sample Beauty. I've never tried anything from Sample Beauty, but I feel like I've heard some pretty good things about them from some UK-based YouTubers, and they're coming out with the Jewel Toned palette. And I think it's really pretty, you guys. I've never tried anything from Sample Beauty, but I think this color story is really pretty. I feel like it's kind of weird timing because like we're going into spring and summer, but a pretty palette is good all year round, and I think this one is really gorgeous. I love the tones that they included. I'm not sure if it's unique enough for me to justify adding it to my collection. It is only $25, which is a really good price. So maybe if there was something else from them that I was like dying to try, I'd consider purchasing it, but for now, it's just kind of another meh product for me. So that's gonna wrap this week's Will I Buy It video up. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful and entertaining to watch. Let me know down below if any new products caught your attention this week. I would love to know whether I chatted about them or not in today's video. I feel like this week was a very meh week for me. I feel like last week, or no, probably 2 weeks ago, I was really excited. There were a lot of new products that I was dying to try and dying to talk about, but this week I'm just kind of like, I'm good. I've got enough stuff. So that's gonna wrap it up today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!